What up, everybody? It's a Shadow Geek here, coming at you live with a review preview, and I'm joined today by my two good friends, Nico Frico, say hello.
Hey, guys.
And by the lovely Lana, say hello.
Hello, hello.
So basically today we're going to be reviewing some of the shows that are coming up this fall. And the first one we're going to be talking about is Gotham. That's going to be airing on the Fox network September 21st. So a little bit of a review for you guys. Gotham, in my personal opinion, it wasn't a good first season. I know Sean Long talked about it not being that great of a season. I know he got the Blu-ray digital DVD box set, and he wasn't too impressed by it. Long story short, spoiler alert, Gotham ended on a pretty high note in terms of the Penguin. The Penguin ended up on top. Fish Mooney is gone. The Don, he has actually decided to quit the criminal business. And now we're going into the season of the rise of the villains. Now, Lana, tell me, how do you feel about the rise of the villains?
I'm very excited. Obviously, Penguin's like a huge fan favorite. He's amazing. He's so meticulous in everything that he's done. He has everything planned out to a T. Obviously, I'm very sad to have lost Jada Pinkett Smith. She's amazing, phenomenal actress, 100%. But for Penguin, I will definitely be tuning in for season 2. I really am excited to see his power plays. Obviously, he is still there when Bruce Wayne grows up and becomes the Batman. So I'm really excited to see how he plays out in the prequel to all of that, what we eventually see him evolve into.
Now, of course, Robin Taylor, he plays the Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot. Definitely one of the fan favorites from this particular show. You cannot go an episode without people talking about the Penguin. Now that he's on top, the big question is just like, where do we go from here? You know, does this character, he was basically kind of he was being a leech. Until the whole season, he was being a leech. You know, he was kind of just latching on to people, double crossing people, double crossing people. He was a really, really good liar. So now that he doesn't have Fish Mooney, he doesn't have. He just doesn't have any of the big names in Gotham to hold him.
Yeah, he's not accountable anymore.
So just like where do we go from here is the big question. Another thing that I don't know if you guys, I should have showed you the preview, but one of the big things that they were teasing, because we don't know yet, is that there's this character. His name is Jeremy. He worked with the circus that the Flying Graysons were. He worked with the circus that the Flying Graysons were working with. And for those of you who are listening to this and don't know who the Flying Grayson is, first of all, stop listening. But the Flying Graysons are that's Robin, Dick Grayson. But this kid named Jeremy, he killed his mother. And this is the guy who everybody is pegging as the long-awaited Joker character. He's very, 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 very pegged as to being the Joker character. Nico Frico.
Yes, sir.
I know you can tell me a little bit about the Joker. How do you feel the Joker? How would you feel about the Joker actually having a backstory, including in a TV show?
Man, you know, it's a little tough just because of all the Batman stuff that's coming out right now. You know, we just got out of the Batman series with Christian Bale. We're going into one with Ben Affleck, and we've got Jared Leto as the new Joker in a completely different style that we have yet to really see and kind of ascertain what angle he's playing. So there's just a lot of conflicting views right now. It'll be interesting to see if they do take that route with this and which angle they play it from. But you know, it's at a very difficult time if that's something that they really want to move forward with. So they'd have to do it right. They would absolutely have to do it right. And whether they plan to do something as, I guess, meta as Marvel has, they'd really need to lock in a solid story and a solid character that they can not only grow within the show, but that the fan base can as well. Yeah,
and you're completely right. The one thing that I hate about the DC shows is that they're not included with the DC movie universe. Mm-hmm. You know, they're completely separate, and that kind of sucks. But
yeah, because it would be great if Gotham could show that story, the early parts of it, so that way every Joker, regardless of how we see it, it's still relevant. Like you could still see him going either way, whether it was Heath Ledger or Jared Leto. You know, both of their interpretations would still be valid. Okay,
and on that, I made a little mistake. I called him Jeremy. Homeboy's name is Jerome.
Whoa, that is huge.
That's right.
Rudy.
His name is Jerome. So, yeah, Jerome. Jerome. He was in the Blind Fortune Teller episode, and he is. If you read, if you see the trailer, he's very, very, very heavily featured in all the trailers. Like every single bit of the trailer, like every other minute of the trailer, you hear his laugh. You know, it's played by Cameron Monaghan. Really, really good actor as far as I can see. And
it's not Cameron.
It could be. Okay. Anyways, so basically, long story short, Gotham season 2. They're pulling us in. They're baiting us in with this whole Joker thing because they know that's what's gonna get the viewers. Mm-hmm. And I'm a sucker for it, so I'm gonna say gotta watch it. Season 2, definitely gotta watch it. Go for it. What's that? Gotta watch it? No?
Yes,
maybe?
no, gotta watch it. I mean, I'm already excited as it is for the Riddler that's slowly evolving. So, definitely for the Joker, I would 100% say stick with it. I did it too.
It's fine. Okay, sorry. Anyways.
Well, you can start over from right now.
It's too late. Just keep going.
Well,
it's live. Fuck, we're doing live.
We're doing live.
We're live.
We did say live. You did say
we're live. It's live. So, Dominic.
For the viewers, what's your name again?
I'm the Shadow Geek.
Okay. Nico Frico?
I'm Dominic.
I just called him Dominic. We're moving on.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so September 22nd. Let's talk about one of my most anticipated shows of the fall. Mm-hmm. The Muppet Show. Super excited. Definitely look out for some really great reviews with that one coming up. But The Muppet Show. So the big thing about The Muppet Show, and I will definitely give it to Disney, that their marketing team is phenomenal.
Yes.
Dominic, and I know you can agree with me on this one.
Flawless.
I will let you take this one here.
Absolutely flawless.
Basically, what they're doing here is that there is a big breakup between Kermit the Frog
on my birthday
and Miss Piggy.
So inconsiderate. Oh my god.
That is a genius market strategy.
Huge.
God damn it. His name is Nico Frico.
This is why we wrote it down.
You wrote it down.
It was legit.
And you said, I don't know why I wrote it down.
I don't know why I wrote it down, because I knew I was going to forget it.
Obviously.
Nico. Go on.
I mean, it's an absolute power play. That's what it is, hands down. And it is probably one of the most, swiftest, most brilliant moves in marketing that you can make. Because you're talking about a couple that has lasted the ages and even several movies. They've made it to 2014 when the last Muppets movie was released.
Yeah, I would say 2014.
And even then, they ended, it was rocky, but they came back from it. And now here we are hearing in a little news blip that they are no more. And that there's even a different swine in the picture.
Oh.
This is by far one of the most dramatic events that I can say has happened in 2015.
And one thing to keep, and you called her a swine. The one thing you called her a swine. one thing to keep in mind about the new Muppet show is that it is on ABC. It is on ABC. Mm-hmm. One thing that they're doing is that they're taking something that I've noticed in the past a couple of years is really, really popular with the whole mockumentary thing.
Yes,
Parks and Recs did it. The Office did it. Modern Family did it. But another thing that's really important is that this show is not for kids. It's not exactly kid friendly. But what ABC has been doing,
so many questions.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions to see exactly what they're getting at here. I mean, it's dark. Like, it's a little darker, and that's what I like about it. That goes back to the previous Muppet TV series. It was kid friendly, but they still had something for kids and adults.
It was just snuck in there.
Yeah, and I really, really like I like it. Like, I'm a very, very big Muppet fan. There's not one Muppet movie that I have not seen. There's not one Muppet episode that I have not seen. And so I'm one of those people who was devastated by the breakup.
Yeah.
Truth.
That was happy birthday. And then, oh, by the way, your birthday will forever be remembered as the worst breakup of all time.
Did I tell you that? I said
and I was like, I'm sorry, what? And
the last time they had a TV show was The Muppets Tonight, and that only ran for 2 years. And that didn't do too well. It wasn't the thing. It just wasn't the business. So.
And when was that back in?
What do you mean? Like
when did that end?
1998.
1998. So we're talking 16, 17 years.
Yeah, and then hiatus. we took well, I mean, hiatus in terms of television.
Yeah, in terms of television.
Yeah, and so I mean, with the new additions to the Muppet movies that have come out and just taken the world by storm again, I feel like a lot of the kids nowadays have no idea.
No, I don't think they get the context that us growing up with it have now. And they've definitely evolved it. You know, bottom line is this is not the Muppets from your childhood.
Exactly, and that's one of the things that I worry about. Like I said, ABC, kind of veering off topic a little bit, ABC has put out some amazing stuff in the last couple of years.
Yes.
I know you guys are big fans of Fresh Off the Boat.
Yes.
I know you guys are big fans of Blackish, you know.
Yes.
And I mean, like, how often do you hear an ABC show in the recent years that gets canceled? Pretty rare.
Yeah.
Like, lately, they found a formula. It works. They run with it. So
ABC, put a ring on it. I'm
excited. I'm super, super excited. I'm definitely excited to see more of Walter. For those of you who don't know, Walter made his first appearance in the Jason Segel written/directed Muppet movie that came out in 2011. I want to say it was maybe 2011.
Regardless of the year, props are thrown.
Yeah, no, because I've always said that Jason Segel, he brought back the Muppet. He did.
No, he did. Absolutely. He did.
He put them back. It was 2011.
2011.
What did I say?
You said 2011.
Did I say 2011?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need the playback.
Whatever.
Yeah.
2011. Okay. So there you go. The Muppets, once again, everybody, that is a must-watch.
Yes.
That's definitely a must-watch. And that's going to be September 22nd on ABC. All right, guys. So, 5 years ago, a show that changed our lives has ended on NBC. And now it is making its awesome, epic return. Heroes Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, Heroes Reborn is going to be taking place exactly about a couple years after the events of the regular series Heroes. It was pretty good for a couple of seasons. Seasons 1, 2 were great.
Yes.
Seasons 3, seasons 4, I'm gonna keep it PG. Yep. So season 4, season 4 was a disaster. It ended with I don't know. They were at a circus. There was gypsies. That guy from Prison Break / he was also the Clock King.
Hey.
And Arrow.
No, he's in Flash.
He was an Arrow in Flash.
Oh.
He was in Flash.
Yeah. Swerve.
He was the Clock King in Flash. Okay, shit.
Ba-dum-bum.
Oh, PG. Go on. Go on.
We tried it. We really tried.
Yeah. I'm off my game. Anyways, tying it all in. But anyways, so Heroes ended in 2005. And in 2005 with season 4, Claire Bennett basically told the whole world on a news television station that people, or we're calling these enhanced people, enhanced humans, have abilities. She announced that to the whole world, and we were on the edge of our season. We're like, oh my gosh, how is the rest of this shitty show going to end? And then it gets, oh no, dude, I'm over it.
Oh, okay.
I've already said shit. Twice, 3 times.
Any Hoosers?
Get it out. Just get it out. Just shit. Nothing else. Just everyone say shit.
Okay. Right now?
Just say it.
Shit. Dominic.
Nico.
Shit.
Shit.
Okay,
Done. All right. So she revealed to the world that people with enhanced abilities exist. So here we are. I'm going to start with you on this one, Lana. You just saw the trailer. Shame on you. But you just saw the trailer. How did you feel?
I feel like I was so hyped on Heroes. I loved Heroes. It was so great. It was something so new. And the way that they were ending it, it was very disappointing. So the fact that they're bringing back a lot of the characters that we fell in love with when this series originally started is amazing. It's consistency and also picking up the storyline. I am very excited for them to redeem themselves. I'm really, really excited to kind of see how they go about it. We've talked about this before, how it's kind of like the X-Men thing where everybody's being hunted. Spoiler, anybody who hasn't watched the trailer, but at the same time, it just it's going to be the new people that they're introducing. They do have a strong newer cast, as well as all of the old people. I am so excited for them to leave a better taste in our mouths than what we were left with.
Yeah, and that's it's rare when I can watch a trailer and then always get goosebumps, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because I kid you not, I was...
The glasses, oh.
Yeah, the glasses, horn rim glasses. The really, really big deal. That he was... I know Dominic... God damn it. This is not going to win this.
That's a new one. We didn't say we could say that.
Nico... You didn't watch the show.
I saw maybe 2 or 3 episodes back in 2005.
But that's irrelevant.
Yep.
But the glasses were a big deal because for the longest time he was known as horn rimmed glasses. That was his name for the longest time. Wow. So that's why it's like
Walter White as Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For those of you who don't know, she just started watching Breaking Bad.
Sorry,
She just started.
We live in Los Angeles. If that helps. That's
where
the bird comes from.
Heisenberg. Mm-hmm. So he was. That's why you see a lot of the glasses included.
I assume that it had an important plot point. I just wasn't.
I mean, they literally. They could have called him white guy with spiky hair. They could have called him. They could have called him Paper Man.
Ooh.
Yes, that would have been great.
Which is a funny thing that he worked at a paper company.
He did.
Here's why that's a funny thing. The Office. He actually was a senator engaged to a girl to Angela. Who she was the blonde lady from The Office. He was engaged to her, but he was also secretly gay, and he was sleeping around with Oscar.
Oh,
nope, Oscar.
Yeah,
stop picking at that. Look what you did.
It's been like that.
All right, so basically, everybody, Heroes. We spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the trailer, if you're trying to go all radio silent on this, too bad. Micah's back, Technopath.
Yay!
Matt, the cop, is back. Yes. He is a telepath. We have Mohinder, who when we ended the series, Mohinder did have some weird powers. I'm a little fuzzy exactly on that, but he did inject himself with some crap.
Love
that
him.
gave him powers.
Love him.
Angela Petrelli is back. One of my favorites.
She's phenomenal.
Loved Angela Petrelli. And of course, the fan favorite is back. Hiro. The time-traveling, yatta! I did it! Asian is back.
And he's such a badass.
Are we allowed to say ass? Do we agree on ass?
I think so. It's donkey.
Get it out. Ass.
Ass. No, he is such a badass. Oh my gosh. He just comes in like, what? Like, are you surprised?
You're completely right though. Like,
yeah, no.
They had to bring him back.
We have to say that at least. He deserves nothing less.
So we're excited. Here it's good. Before we move on to the next one, I just wanted to say this: with the success of the most recent superhero movies, superhero TV shows, the directors had the time to look back, and see what they did wrong,
definitely,
and take a look at what has been done right, and they're like, okay, you know what? This is what we can do.
I will be severely disappointed if they fail at this. With all of that.
So that brings us to this. It is a must watch. You've been waiting 5 years for this. I've never waited 5 years.
You've been disappointed for 5 years.
Exactly.
So
I've never waited 5 years. I've never waited 5 years for something to redeem itself. And I believe in this series. Second time around, I was very, very, very well invested. In the first series, the first four seasons. So good luck with that. All right. Next up, I'm gonna let you take this one again, Lana. Once upon a time, once again. Spoiler alert.
Oh. Sorry, I'm so excited.
Going to rated R.
Emma Swan as the villain.
We're projecting. No. I'm just saying, like, you're fine, but the internet has appropriately deemed her Dark Swan.
Okay, Dark Swan. See, I know she's Emma. I know there's Emma in there. I know she's like, we're gonna fight. Her mom and dad are gonna fight to get her out. I am so excited. This is such a good twist. It's a twist that they desperately needed, especially after last season with jumping on the Frozen hype and bringing Elsa and a bunch of other stuff in there that just it wasn't necessary. I mean, I think this was a great note to end the season on. Obviously, for everybody who was still invested, even after the Frozen nonsense, I think this is great. This is something that we've really been waiting for, and this series itself really needs to expand. Yeah,
and I know a lot of people were talking about including Dark Swan into the series. My only issue is the Frozen portion of the season. It went too long for me.
Yes,
it went way too long, and it was really slow, and it wasn't that interesting. Now it's kind of like they jumped on that Frozen horse too quick, and after that I was like, oh, who are you gonna include next? Who are you gonna include next? And so, are you aware of who they're including next?
No,
Merida.
Really?
Merida from Brave.
I'm very
also King Arthur.
Really?
King Arthur is going to be joining. Nico? I know you tuned out from the Heroes thing because you weren't too hot on that, but King Arthur. I'm pretty sure you know a little bit about that, right?
Well, I mean, I can't say. I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
King Arthur, he doesn't exist strictly within Disney, does he?
No, I mean they have Frankenstein, you know.
They did.
They have Dr. Frankenstein in there.
No,
I mean, my main question is like King Arthur. It's just like this is how Frozen usually works. They for each season they have two parts. They'll do the first half of the season. It'll be one villain and they'll focus on one Disney character. The second half of the season, they'll have something completely different. I don't know if we're going to do first half is going to be Dark Swan. Oh, it has to be.
I
don't know if it's going to be Dark Swan and Merida, or the second, or it's going to be King Arthur. Who knows? But I mean,
I think King Arthur would be more equipped for Black Swan, to be honest.
yeah. But my biggest question with Once Upon a Time is that they kind of do that Gotham thing where they're just like, hey, we're big, we have all these great characters at our disposal. Let's just shoot them out one by one in the first couple of seasons. So the question is, who do you want to see? Like the Frozen horse, the Frozen pony has.
It's gone. It's done.
It's gone. It's done.
Frozen ship has sailed.
The Frozen ship has sailed. The Frozen ship has sailed. The Frozen pony has rode off into the.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think the actors who played Anna and Elsa were great.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Completely embodied the characters 100%. But no, that's I'm happy that's done.
But I'm saying, like, who do we want next? Like, can King Arthur, because I've never seen Brave. That is the only Pixar movie to date I have never seen. Ever. But, like, can this live up to the hype? You know, can Merida and King Arthur, can these two characters keep this show going?
I think Merida is going to be one of those, like, in the flashbacks with Snow as she was, you know, with Thebe and she was on the run. I think that's where Merida is going to play in, and maybe even possibly teaching her archery. However, I don't think she's going to have much of a strong presence in the future.
I feel like this, I believe that. If not her, then Robin Hood. But it's still just
I don't think so.
They're trying to bring him back. I feel like they're trying to bring him back. Either way, I'm saying that
after being knocked up, stepsister scary.
I'm just saying, like, this just leaves.
Just saying.
No, you're right. But I'm saying this just leaves a lot of plot holes. That's all I'm saying. Like, if they go back and they're like, "Oh, Snow White worked with Merida," it's just where was she the past couple of seasons?
She could have been in the forest with everybody else, in her own place, in her own land.
Yeah, I'm just not buying that with you right now. So. I'm not.
Personally, from my point of view, and I've only seen a handful of episodes of Once Upon a Time, but I just have a hard time placing King Arthur of all people in this world. I honestly, at least in the future, in the past, just due to the time area that he's from, it makes the most sense to me. And I've seen some pretty impressive turnarounds from the writers in the show, but I can't see it really melding with a future. And I don't know what Dark Swan has to bring to the table. Maybe something in that character development will kind of open up a loophole for these things to take place in the future, but that's something that we have to wait and see. And so whether or not they're able to do something with that can really determine, I think, the fate of this season of Once Upon a Time.
Yeah. I completely agree with what you said. I just want to know what the hell she was bitching about. Oh, there it is.
Hey!
Get it all out.
We haven't got that one yet.
There it is. No longer PG. No, you can say bitch on the radio.
You can.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, they do.
You can say bitch on the radio.
do.
In fact, you can say ass too.
But we did screw up with shit.
You can't say shit.
We can't say shit.
You can't say shit. Okay. So anyway, so long story short,
can we cover the words we can't say? Can we get the meep from Muppets?
It's a meep.
Yeah. Meep. Yeah. Can we get that from Muppets?
I'll talk to the editing department.
Okay.
Editing department, what do you think? No. Okay. It's YouTube. Okay, so basically, long story short, everybody, Once Upon a Time, must watch, maybe don't watch. I'm gonna say maybe.
Watch it. I would say watch it. I would say if you've obviously invested this far into the show, then yeah, watch it. See what Black Swan's gonna offer.
Okay, but I invested into you did say Black Swan. I invested into Glee.
I jumped ship.
I invested into Glee and I was kind of like,
jumped ship, swam, found an island, found a Wilson, made it back home. I'm good.
I invested into it, but I didn't have to watch it. I still haven't seen the series finale. All right, moving on with life. This is a big one for me. Well, this is one of the big ones. Oh wait. Just so you guys know, Once Upon a Time is going to be airing on ABC October 27th. Must watch.
Dominic, what day does that land on?
Why? I only know.
Nico Frico, what day does that land on?
God. I'm gonna guess, just out of the top of my head, it's probably a Thursday.
It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday because it always comes on Sunday.
Well,
Sunday.